Seanad or McCarthy.
Thank you, Cahirlock, and thank you, Lida. And I'd like to extend the welcome to Emma and Adam. I first met Emma and Adam through our homeless services, the Lighthouse, where they came to access the services. And when I first met Adam, he's a bright lad. He's studying away, and he's a fanatic when it comes to basketball. And hopefully one day he'll play for Ireland, if not for the NBA. But like so many others, his biggest obstacle isn't his lack of ability on the basketball court. It's his lack of somewhere to call home. And when I have Adam here as my guest, it's hard to allow talented young people to have their future determined by our own housing crisis. So he deserves the same opportunity as any other young person to pursue his education and follow his dreams. So for all of us in the Seanad and as Oireachtas members, I hope that we're remembered for removing the barriers, not creating them, and make sure that people like Adam are given every chance to fulfil their dreams. So I want to wish Emma and Adam every success, and thank Emma for now volunteering at the Lighthouse with my manager Rob, and I think it's something special. Also, I want to wish and welcome the Belgian ambassador into the House, and a wonderful representative from his country, and his wife Poi and son Ananda. You're very welcome to Ireland, and happy Belgian Day for next week. I also want to mention, Cahirlock, about employment opportunities. We hear a great deal in this House about talking about the shortage of staff and trying to recruit, and perhaps we don't spend enough time in looking at the many, many thousands of people who are willing to work but yet remain locked out of employment because of the way we recruit. I met a lady in this House yesterday called Éireann who is one of the directors of Mr. Price, and over the last 16 years they've built 75 stores around Ireland, and they employ 2,000 people, but 90% of their staff come through community employment partners rather than the traditional recruitment channels. But what impressed me most is that this isn't just a corporate social responsibility project, it's actually their model of business. So instead of asking who fits this job, they actually look at the person and say, how can we build a role around that person? They replace barriers with opportunities, recognise that interviews, certain work environments don't suit everybody, and they work hand in hand with the community partners then to make it work. As someone who has spent over 2 decades with Tiglin, trying to get people from homelessness, addiction, domestic abuse back into employment, back into education, the Mr. Price model is something that works very well. And I think the dignity that comes with earning your own wage, being part of a team, feeling included, and knowing that you're valued, I don't think that can be overstated. A job changes far more than just giving an income. It changes confidence, it changes independence. So I want to congratulate Éireann and everyone at Mr. Price for having the courage to think differently when it comes to recruitment, and also for proving that inclusive employment is the right thing to do and it makes good business sense. So my hope is that many other employers across Ireland look at this model and ask themselves, why aren't we also doing the same thing? Thank you, Cahirlock. Thank you, Lina.